Hey, I'm Josh Udesen. I teach the World Religions class, the DP World Religions class, and let's get started. Interestingly enough, I'm one of the first people in the world of IB to teach this class. I helped design and develop it, I don't know, 12 years ago. Anyway, and I've been teaching at Riverstone's one of the first schools in the world to teach it. So we've been doing it for a while here, and it's a great class. The primary objective and aim of it is obviously to learn about world religions. So the key is we're looking at a variety of religions. We start with Eastern religions, Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, and Jainism in the junior year, along with just an introduction to religious studies. And senior year involves looking at Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, not necessarily in that order. And the primary goal is to learn about what the people who practice these religions believe in, which is important because if you think about it, history, politics, the world, everybody has different ideas about religious belief and where it comes from and all sorts of other things. So it's important to understand because living in a modern world, you got to understand what everybody else believes. And it's important to have compassion and empathy and understanding of all sorts of different faiths. So that's the primary goal. And also the cool thing about it is most people don't know much about other religions. And by the time you're done with this class, you're probably more educated about other religions or just religion in general than just about anybody else you meet or know. So that gives you a great deal of knowledge others don't have. That's really interesting. It's a fun class because you're learning things that you may be completely unfamiliar with or really familiar with, sort of looking at how it works. The big thing is it's not a class. We're not going to get into debates about religion. We're not going to get into discussions about if it's right or wrong. We are getting into the heads of the people that believe it and trying to understand what it is that they believe. There is no difference between HL and SL because there is no HL offering. It's not because we don't want it. The IB actually doesn't allow it. It doesn't even have a class, not even an offering. Otherwise, we'd be teaching HL. So it's an SL class across the board. The assessments are based on, it's a lot of, the primary assessment is essay writing. So we spend a lot of time on learning how to write an essay. And then there is a short answer component too, but that has to do with reading text, like religious text and understanding the meaning behind it. Finally, there's a research project that's independent, which means you're studying an aspect of religion that you're interested in, and there's a framework for that. So anyway, the class itself is awesome. Ask the juniors or seniors or anybody you know that has taken it. I think that I can say that most would highly recommend taking it. So please ask people about it. And I think I would take the class, because I realized early on that as a history teacher, so much of what we learn has a connection to religion, and most people know little about religious beliefs other than maybe their own, or they're misinformed about religions. And so it's an exciting thing to learn about something about how other people think and act, and I think it's empowering to know that. So I'd highly recommend taking the class. And please, if you have any questions, see me, come to my room, ask questions, because I'm not sure a 4-minute video is really going to do it justice. So please feel free to ask questions, see me, and take the class because it's awesome.